Quintana coming to you from the Beehive. It's Minute Monday time again, and today I'm going to show you how to make this quick and cute card using the Jar of Love stamp set. And I love this stamp set. It has so many different images in it. And just to give you an idea, these are the size of the images, not the images on the front right here. This is a great stamp set. And we will also be using the Duet Banner Punch. So these are the cards that I'm going to show you how to make, and I've made them in a few different colors. This one here is in Daffodil Delight, and this one is in Wisteria Wonder, and then I decided to do one in Sweet Sugar Plum, Wisteria Wonder, and Daffodil Delight. So I thought today I would show you how to make the card in Sweet Sugar Plum. So let's get started. You're going to need a package of Whisper White note cards and envelopes. I'm just going to pull out a note card here. And I'm going to leave this flat for stamping. I find it's easier to stamp when the card is flat to start off with. So we're just going to be stamping on this side of the card. You're going to need your Smoky Slate Ink Pad. I'm going to open that up. And then you're going to need the jar. There are 3 jars in this stamp set, and you're going to choose the one that is the medium jar. So this middle one. And I'm just going to ink that up in my Smoky Slate Ink Pad. And I'm going to stamp it about 1/2 inch from the bottom and centered on the front of the card. Like that. Then you're going to need your Sweet Sugar Plum Ink Pad. Let me open that up. And we're going to use 2 stamps to create the flowers. They are this stamp here and this stamp. So first we're going to stamp the bigger of the 2. And I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to stamp off once so it's not quite as intense. And I'm going to stamp it off to the side just above the jar like that. I'm going to do the same for the next flower. I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp to the side. I want to leave a gap coming down the center here because I'm going to have one stem come down the center. So I'm going to ink it up one more time, and I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp it just above the other 2 flowers like that. Then I'm going to take this second stamp of the 2-step. I'm going to stamp this near the bottom of each of the stamps. This time I'm using the ink full strength. Like that. Then you're going to need your Memento Tuxedo Black Ink Pad. And I'm going to ink up these little stamen. Can you see that? Those little, there's kind of like 4 little dots. And I'm just going to put that right above the stamp that we just stamped. Like that. Then you're going to need your Wild Wasabi Ink Pad. And you're going to need the stem. And I'm going to start off by doing the middle stem just below that top flower, like that. Then I'm going to mask off part of the bottom. When I do these bottom 2 stems, if I don't mask off, they end up being really long, and I want the ends of the stem to end up closer to what this stem is. So to do that, just take a little post-it note, and I'm going to put it just below. I'm going to leave about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch below that last stem. And then I'm going to ink up my stem again, and then I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to cross that first stem like that, and then I'm going to also cross the stem on the other side like that. I just want to show you, these stems would be quite long. They would hit the bottom, and I think it looks a little bit out of place. So if I remove this mask now, you can see it looks a little better. And now we're going to add some water, and that will make it look even better yet. So next we're going to take our Soft Sky Ink Pad and open it up. And there's this piece, it kind of looks like a rectangle. So I'm just going to stamp this down at the bottom like that. Then you're going to need your Duet Banner Punch. I'm going to open that up here. And I've got a strip of thick Whisper White cardstock. I'm just going to put that in here. I'm going to punch out this bottom banner here, like that. And this Jar of Love stamp set comes with lots of cute little greetings, and we're going to be using the You Fill Me With Happiness greeting. And I've already got this on a block. You can curve this just a wee bit to match the curve of your banner. First of all, I trimmed my stamp a little bit so there'd be a little less stamp to curve. It makes it a little easier to curve. And then I just kind of curve it right on the block. And you can kind of hover it over your banner punched piece and you can see if it's curved enough, and that looks pretty good. So I'm going to bring back in my sweet Sugarplum Ink Pad, and I'm just going to ink that up and just stamp that right in the center, like that. Then to finish the card off, I'm just going to use some dimensionals. These are like little foam hexagons, and I'm just going to put 3 of these on the back of my banner and remove the backings. And then I'm just going to put this across the jar like that. And then you just need your bone folder, and I'm going to fold the card along the score line and smooth down that fold. So there you go. There's the card all done up in Sweet Sugar Plum. I think this would make a really cute note card set if you did them in different colors. I did the same thing for all 3 of these cards. I chose my ink color, I stamped off the first time, and then I did the second stamp full strength. So that will work for all 3 of those colors, and it will probably work for most of our colors. And then if you don't mind cleaning off your stamp in between, you could also create this one with all 3 colors, which I think is really pretty. All the supplies you'll need to make these cute note cards are available for purchase on my blog. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Bye for now.